Hello everybody, my name is David. This is my question and answer video part 2 that I'm answering all your guys' questions. And I do this every single Monday. Any questions you guys have today, please go down below in the comment section. Ask anything you want. I'll answer them in the next Q&A next Monday. So any questions you have, make sure it's on the last Q&A, the very current last one from this last Monday. Let's get started with the questions for part 2. First one is from Amina from Germany. Hello. My ex-narc started hoovering, showing up in the same building I work in. He didn't say anything. I went almost 6 months no contact. He has a very bad temper. What do I do next time when he comes stalking or talking? So far I had my freedom. Do you think he is just checking on me and looks how far he can go next time? He discarded me and stood me up badly. So I was talking about in part 1, this emotional instability. And this is where it comes out when we do things like this. And the coming back and leaving and coming back. He doesn't care about boundaries, clearly. And he's not too worried about repercussions by going to your work. So it's not he might come back again. You know, I wouldn't know. But typically this kind of pattern, he probably will come back. He seems very impulsive. So if he's going to your work, Amina, that's not okay. So why don't you tell people at your work? And you don't need to tell them anything about your relationship. You don't even need to tell him he's a narcissist. You just tell your boss, someone that I hope you trust a little bit. It's okay. We don't want to be a problem at work. We don't want to be a problem. So this is small. Keep it small. I know it's big, but to your boss, it's small. You just let them know that your ex-boyfriend is unstable, emotionally unstable. He's already come by your work to harass you. He might again, and just ask what he would like to do. Ask your boss how he would like to handle it if your boyfriend shows up again. Your ex-boyfriend, sorry, shows up again. Okay? Problems like this can be solved with attorneys. Okay, I don't know what they call lawyers in Germany, but these are legal issues. Start getting legal issues if he keeps going. But just wait and see. I would probably wait to see if he does again. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to tell you what to do. You can always ask a lawyer. Okay, and you can always talk to your boss. Okay, thanks. Good luck. Kristen from Ottawa, Ontario. Hello, Kristen. Can a narcissist also be a little schizophrenic? My ex, thank goodness, used to tell me he caught me cheating, saw me go in guys' houses, would tell me I always call him fat, and tell me that I throw things at him. I had not done any of that, but he was convinced. And I wrote down here, delusional thinking, paranoid behavior, and hallucinations. Not good. So, if this, I don't know if he actually believes what he's telling you. He might just be claiming these things. But I was speaking earlier, or in part 1, about the extremes of impulsive behavior. And this is bad. So think of, this sounds like borderline traits. I'm not saying he is borderline. These kinds of behaviors are borderline-ish. Okay, borderline personality disorder. Feel free to watch my videos about borderline personality disorder in my playlist. So you have this kind of behavior. It's on a spectrum, right? When you're behaving this way, all these things, it's probably a personality disorder, safe to say. If he believes this stuff, we're now getting, it's more extreme, isn't it? It's more extreme. It might be psychosis, okay? I don't know. I'm just saying these behaviors are like that. It's what it looks like, okay? I don't know what he's doing or why or who he is or what he is. I'm just saying these are delusional. If he believes, if he's not just filling your head with crap, gaslighting you. He's delusional, he's paranoid, he's hallucinating. Psychosis. Borderline personality disorder is on the border of neurosis and psychosis. Not all the way. Not that extreme. Didn't cross the line, on the border of it, right? Crossing the line would be psychosis. Sounds like he might be crossing that line. Hello, David J. Strada from Portland. I wanted to drop in and tell you what's going on in my life today. I'm completely sober. Gave up drinking, smoking weed, no more coffee, never in a million years. I did what I think it would be thriving tremendously in my life. I started to find my passions and purpose in life and learned a lot about myself. I also am no longer angry at all. The narcissists that hurt me in my life, in fact, I wish them all the best. My compassion and empathy have gotten a lot stronger and my heart feels open. I'm so grateful for where I'm at in life. I feel stronger, smarter, wiser. I appreciate so much more. You're in a good place. You help others. You're not sure how or when, but it's another goal that you want to accomplish. You are such a beautiful soul, and I can't thank you enough. Lately, I've been crying more, but not from sadness, but tears of happiness. It feels so good too. And today, I was thinking about you because you were the one person in my life who showed me compassion and gave me good advice. And I'm so grateful that I found you. It's people like you who truly make a difference. And now I'm going to make a difference and help others too every day. I wake up with a smile and feeling grateful. So thank you, my sweet friend, and I hope you're doing good. And sending you a big hug, namaste, and wishing everyone love, peace, and happiness. Oh, thank you. That's what it's for. That's why I do this. Thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great. And I'm reading this for you guys, okay? I want you to know that this is what happens. She was in a bad place too, just like you guys, not that long ago. Not that long ago. Not that long ago. She did things that she knew she was supposed to do, started doing things for herself, not other people. And that's great. You're helping people, right on. But you understood you need to help yourself first. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome stuff. Great job. Keep going. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Charlene from Colorado. Which disorder would cause a person to be ridiculously jealous of their mate, even to the point of delusions about what they think, hear, and see? I'm not asking about envious of their mate, but rather of their mate cheating with the opposite sex. So, I was just talking about that, wasn't I? So that's extreme. So we have extreme behaviors that could be personality disorder, and then it's so extreme that it might be mental illness. Okay? Don't know. Who knows? That's for a doctor to decide where that person is at. Right? I wouldn't know. Maybe not even a personality disorder. Like I said, maybe they're just manipulating and lying to you. If this is true and this is what they believe, they're on that border of psychosis. This is emotional dysregulation, emotional, can't think of the word, sorry. But this is, it sounds like borderline. This is close to borderline personality disorder. You have things like paranoid personality disorder, but this sounds like borderline. Okay? Thank you. Willa. Thumbs up, David. Great job. Willa from New Jersey. Thanks, Willa. What is your viewpoints on the Hulu series The Act, which is based on the true life events of Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who had a mentally ill mother who controlled her and exploited her? The mother, Dee Dee, ended up murdered and her killing in life prison. Okay, so somebody told me about your question. So I went and, I don't have Hulu. I haven't watched any of the series. What I did is I looked into the case and tried to find some details about it. And I watched an interview with the daughter in prison. So to bring people up to brief par, I'll just tell you about the story and what I think. And that's all I can do. Very interesting story. This is Munchausen by proxy. I'm not going to get totally into Munchausen by proxy. This is it. So, mother poisoning daughter for attention. Sick. More common than you think, I think. This case, Gypsy Rose grew up with her mother, Dee Dee. Dee Dee grew up her childhood as a thief, abused her entire family, ripped off everyone in the family, repetitive criminal, in and out of jail and prison. Sounds like a psychopath. Don't know, not diagnosing. Psychopathic behavior traits. Psychopathic history. She raised Gypsy Rose, her own daughter, from birth with no father present. Didn't allow the father to be present that much. Didn't allow pretty much anyone to be present in Gypsy Rose's life. Dee Dee kept Gypsy Rose confined to a wheelchair and shoved her with tons of drugs and pills, medications to keep her totally drugged up, and gaslit her to the extreme to make her believe she has a long list of serious illnesses, serious life, not endangering, not threatening, ending, life-ending diseases, that she's not going to make it much past her teenage years, and that she can't walk, that she's disabled, and she wasn't. Insane. Insane. So Dee Dee controlled every aspect of Gypsy Rose's life. Didn't allow her to grow up. Lied to her about her age. Made her act and treated her like a little girl. She did it all for attention. Dee Dee, the mother, I saw old stuff of her parading around as some kind of pageant. Really loves the attention. Really loves the attention. So she exploited her daughter and was all in media for many years. The whole town she lived in helped this family. She got tons of money, vacations, belongings, homes, money, and she exploited her daughter for all of this. And it's just sick. I mean, just awful. I can't believe the daughter didn't die from the drugs alone. It's amazing the doctors didn't detect any of this. One doctor claims he knew, but couldn't do anything. Just those are the details I got. Now, Gypsy snuck online. Gypsy was ended up being I think, don't quote me, she's like 21, 23 now. When she was like 21, something like that, she went online, snuck online without her mom knowing, met a boy, and convinced this boy to murder her mother. This boy is extremely slow, tons of disorders, problems. Personality disorders are the least of his problems. She completely manipulated this boy to murder her mother. She was found guilty first-degree murder. The court showed leniency and sentenced her to 10 years. Federal, which means you serve 85% mandatory. That's 8.5 years. This was, I believe, in 2016. She's going to be out, guys, in 6-7 years. First-degree murder. Her case, her story, her life is just so sad. You guys ever think your childhood was stolen from you? Go watch her. Go watch this. It's just, okay. No matter what, guys, the only thing this daughter knows is antisocial behavior. Is lying, faking, pretending, manipulating, and then murder. Okay, that's all she knows. She looks like a sweet, sweet girl. The interview was a little time after she was in prison and started looking better. She was so sick from the meds. I'm telling you guys, my opinion is she's completely full of it. She's doing what she has to survive, and that's all she knows. How could she not do that? You know what I mean? That's my opinion. I think Gypsy Rose is much like her mother. Dee Dee is much like her mother. Grandmother, mother, daughter. All three have been victims. All three have hurt people. That's what I see. Thanks, Willa, very much. Let's see. For some reason, I can't get... This is odd. Huh. Well, I guess that's it. That's the last one. Cool. So I flew through part 2 much faster than part 1. Oh well. I need more questions, guys. Somebody said, I saw someone say, God, David, I wish these were longer. Well, ask me more questions, and I'll take longer to answer them. Thanks, guys, very much. Love yourself first. Okay, you guys feel like helping anybody else out, push a few buttons and get this information out there. Recovering from this stuff is very, 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 very hard. And we need help. We need information. We need to learn. What I feel like I can do is just try to supply some information for people to help them learn. I don't know. I can only know it's helping when people tell me. But I know from my own experience this was awful. And I didn't find the help. I couldn't find help for a very long time. And I was very alone and miserable. You know, I thankfully wasn't suicidal. But most people are somewhat suicidal going through this. So the last thing to do is to try to do it alone. Okay. Thanks, guys. If you can't help me, do whatever you can to the video. Vote, thumbs up, down, I don't care. Comment, share it, post it. All right? Take care of you guys. Take care of you first. Love yourself first. I'll see you next week. Bye.